This week we saw an unthinkable scenario.
What is the law and what is the crime that I committed?
The sight of one of the Philippines' most influential politicians arrested at the hands of Philippine police and then put on a plane to the Netherlands, where he will head to the International Criminal Court to face charges for crimes against humanity. Duterte was one of the Philippines' most powerful politicians, and for so long he seemed untouchable. He carried out a war on drugs that rights groups say killed 30,000 people. The International Criminal Court warrant described how 3 judges had reasonable grounds to believe that the attacks were widespread and systematic. This is a high-profile test of the International Criminal Court's ability to persecute officials, leaders they say are culpable of human rights abuses. They've managed to get a couple of high-profile arrest warrants in the past few years. We think of Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu and, of course, Russia's Vladimir Putin, but they've never been able to bring these leaders to court. And so for Mr. Duterte, this will be such a rare occurrence. He's never hidden in the shadows. He takes full responsibility for what he's done.
We will not stop until the last drug lord and the last pusher have surrendered or below the ground, if they so wish.
Night after night, we saw people gunned down in the streets, bodies lying lifeless in alleyways. And many of these people, we know from our reporting, had nothing to do with the drug trade at all. So the International Criminal Court started this investigation in 2021. But Mr. Duterte had taken the Philippines out of the International Criminal Court when he found out that they were investigating him. The current president, Ferdinand Marcos, indicated that he would not cooperate with the International Criminal Court at all. And that was because he had forged an alliance with Sara Duterte, Rodrigo Duterte's daughter. But it was clear to many of us that this was a marriage of convenience. The cracks appeared very, very early on. The president quietly started looking into letting the International Criminal Court investigators into the Philippines, and that happened in late 2023. Now, Filipinos are able to see a semblance of justice. For many Filipinos, that was such a surreal experience. It's justice, and it's also part of the zero-sum political game that is part of the Philippine politics.